Namaste. Welcome to your Yoga for Harmony class. Find yourself in a comfortable cross-leg position. Place your palms on your lap, either palms facing down or up. Relax your shoulders down your back, close your eyes. Take a long, slow breath in. Sigh it out through your lips. And do this a few times to ground and center yourself in this space that you find yourself in this practice. When you're ready, we're going to start our alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to bring your index finger and your middle finger to your third eye, resting your thumb and your ring finger over top of your nostrils. Close your right nostril with your thumb. Breathe in through your left nostril. Now switch, closing your left nostril, open the right and breathe out. Inhale through right, close your nostril, exhale out the left. Inhale through left, close your nostril, exhale out the right. Inhale right, close your nostril, exhale left. Inhale left, close your nostril, exhale right. Continue your alternate nostril breathing at your own pace. This is a great way to balance your energy, bring yourself into harmony. Just what our entire practice is about today, finding your harmony with yourself, with everything around you, connecting with your inner peace, your inner beauty. Last one here. And slowly lower your hand back down to your lap, keeping your eyes closed. Your spine is long. Long, slow breaths in through both nostrils and breaths out. Noticing how you might feel a little bit different now than before. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Big, juicy stretch. Exhale your hands down to heart center. Let's do that again. Sweeping your arms up overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. And again, open, shine the light from your heart up and bring it down to heart center. Beautiful. Place your hands over top of your knees. And we're going to take some seated cat-cows. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, round your spine. Every breath in, you spread shoulders away from heart center. Every exhale, you bring your belly button to your spine, heart backwards. Inhale, lift and open. Feel that stretch through your chest, through your abdominals. Exhale, round. Feel the stretch all the way down your spine. And again, continuing at your own pace, flowing with your breath, warming up your spine. And then we're going to start to take this into circles. So you're going to round to the side, back, side, forward, side, back, side, forward. Making circles with your ribs, your torso. Trying to keep your sit bones glued to your mat. Switch direction of your circles now. You can make some neck circles as well if that feels good. And bring yourself back through to center. Inhale, reach arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand across your left thigh. Left hand just behind you. Twist from your belly button. So this twist should be coming from your core, not your shoulders. Inhale, back through to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Maybe bring your gaze behind you. Inhale, back through to center. Reach up. Exhale, side body stretch. Left hand down, right arm over. And then let your arm kind of hang over your head. Notice how this feels in your side body. Really glue that right sit bone down. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, over to the other side. And again, let your hand and your arm hang heavy over your head. Breathing into your side body. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Smile, give thanks. And then transition into your tabletop position on your hands and knees. Inhale, lift your gaze, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine, working through some cat-cows with a child's pose. So after you round your spine, shift back into child's pose. Inhale, pull yourself forward into cow posture. Exhale, round your back, sit back onto your heels. Inhale, pull yourself forward, drop your belly, open your heart. Exhale, round your spine, sit back into child's pose. Finding your flow with your breath. Linking breath and movement. Maybe begin to find that ocean breath where you constrict the back of your nasal passage. It'll sound a bit like Darth Vader. Okay, as you find yourself in your child's pose, bring your hands to your low back. And as you inhale, sweep right arm up overhead, lift up onto your knees. Exhale, lower your forehead back down to your mat. Inhale, arm up towards the sky, lower down, forehead to your mat. Switching and alternating arms each time you lift and you open through your heart. Exhale, release back down. And you might find yourself in a bit of a back bend now every time you lift up. You just want to be really careful with your low back. As you do that, make sure it's supported. If you feel any pinching in your back at all, you've gone too far. Beautiful, come back down, and this time we're going to do both arms up. Lift through your fingertips. Exhale, both arms to your low back, forehead to your mat. Inhale, reach through your fingertips, open heart. Exhale, lower. Imagine that you're pushing your arms through water. Find yourself back in your child's pose. Reach your hands to the top of your mat. And lift yourself into tabletop. Curl your toes under and extend right leg back behind you. Step your foot in between your hands, low runner's lunge. Sweep your arms up overhead. Glide your hips forward and down. Lift your gaze up to your fingertips. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, wrap right arm around your low back. Reach up and over through left fingertips. You'll feel a nice stretch down into your hip flexor and your quad. Maybe lifting your gaze up towards your hand. Inhale, back through to center. Lift both hands up. Lift your gaze. Exhale, hands frame your foot. And we're going to move into a twist. So ground your left hand, reach your right hand up. Again, twisting from your core to rinse everything out. Stay there or bend into your back knee and catch your foot behind you for a bind. Get a bit deeper into a stretch for the front of your hip flexors. These stretches are really great if you sit a lot throughout the day. Those muscles can become really short and tight and cause low back pain. It's a beautiful way to release any of that tension in your hips. Release your foot, bring your hand back down to your mat. Curl your back toes under, lift up your knees, step back to a plank posture, and lower your knees down. Lower your chin and your chest down, and pull yourself through into your Cobra pose, relaxing those shoulders down your back. Exhale, lower your forehead to your mat. Inhale, lift up into Cobra, open through your heart. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift. Imagine your heart opening every time you do this. Again, moving with your breath. And we're going to walk our hands to the outsides of our mats now. King Cobra, lead with the back of your throat, lift up. And twist left shoulder down, look across your right elbow. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, other side, drop your right shoulder, look across left elbow. Inhale, lift up, reset. Exhale, twist, dip down. Moving with your breath at your own pace. Find your flow. Feeling that opening through your shoulders, chest. Come back through to center. Exhale, peel yourself back down. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Lift yourself back into a child's pose. Bring forehead to your mat. Hands reaching to the top of your mat. Just take a few deep breaths here. And as you're ready, pull yourself back into your tabletop position. Extend your left leg out long behind you. Inhale here. And on an exhale, step your foot in between your hands, low runner's lunge. Glide those hips forward and down. Reach your fingertips up overhead. Open heart, lift your gaze. Hands to heart center. Give thanks, give gratitude. Wrap left arm around your low back. Sweep your right arm up and over. Find that side body stretch. Find that stretch down into the front of your hip flexor. Noise, don't forget to breathe. Come back through to center, reach both hands up. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Plant your right hand, lift your left hand. Find your twist. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you catch your foot behind you, working into that bind. Now it's important that you're not directly on your kneecap for this bind. You should be on the fleshy part just above your kneecap. Sinking your hips forward and down as you breathe. Rinsing out with the twist. Slowly release your foot, come back into your twist. Exhale your hand down to the outside of your foot. Curl your back toes under, step back, plank pose. Lower your knees, lower your chest, lower your chin. Slide yourself through into Cobra pose. Maybe lifting a little bit higher this time. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Finding that triangle shape with your body. Maybe you want to pedal out your feet here. Maybe you want to bend and straighten your knees. Eventually finding a point of stillness. Tailbone reaches up high, core is strong. Inhale, reach right foot up towards the ceiling. Lift your gaze. Step your foot in between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. You're on the ball of your back foot. Imagine energy shooting out that back heel. And we're going to cactus arms down your back. Lift your heart. Bring hands to heart center. Open back out into those cactus arms. And center. Inhale, open. Imagine your heart growing and widening. Exhale, bring that into center and twist. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee, hands at heart center. Breathe and twist here, grounded and strong through your legs. Come back through to center, lift your gaze, lift your hands. Exhale, hands frame your foot. And step up to a forward fold. Head is heavy. Release your jaw, release your neck. Maybe you want to clasp opposite elbows and sway side to side. Maybe you want to shake your head no and yes. Release whatever hold that you have. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Bend your knees, sweep yourself up to standing. Catch your left wrist with your right hand, reach up and over towards the right side. Side body stretch. And come back up through to center and over to the other side, switching the clasp that you have. Inhale, center. Exhale, release your hands down to your low back. Imagine sliding your fingers into back pockets. Bend your knees. Lift up and over from your heart. Standing back bend. Support that low back. Open through heart, spreading shoulders away from heart center. Oh, beautiful. Come back up to center. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, release. Step back into your downward facing dog. Reset here. Find the length in your spine. Inhale, sweep left foot up towards the sky. And exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Sweep your arms up overhead, steady and strong in your crescent lunge. Trying to scissor those legs. Now open your arms into cactus arms, gliding shoulder blades down your back, and bring hands to heart center. Imagine energy opening your arms, widening your heart, and then bringing that energy back to your heart. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it back to center. And move into your twist. Hook right elbow past your left knee on an exhale. Nice strong legs. Slowly unwind, come back through to center, lift your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hands frame your foot. Step up to your forward fold at the top of your mat. This time, clasp your hands behind your back, and you want to be able to rest your stomach on top of your thighs. So bring a generous bend into your knees. Trying to send your fists away from your low back to open through your shoulders and your chest a little bit more. Head is heavy, release your neck, release your jaw. Slowly come back up to standing, but keeping that clasp behind your back. Standing Cobra, send your fists towards your heels, open through your heart. And release, take some shoulder rolls, flush that out. Change direction of those shoulder rolls. Work it through any sticky points. And then coming through to center, we're going to widen your feet and start to twist from side to side. Let your arms be heavy. Beautiful. Maybe you start to move a bit faster. Your arms wrap around you in the front and the back. Bring a bend into your knees so you can twist. Maybe your front hand hits your heart now, back hand around your low back. Creating momentum here. Beautiful way to wake up your body. And we're starting to slow it back down. Arms wrap around your torso. And slowing it down even more. Arms sway by your sides until you come through into your Tadasana, mountain posture. Find some stillness here. Close your eyes. Feel all that energy, that prana life force tingling throughout your body. Everything should feel awake and vibrant now. It's one of my favorite things to do first thing in the morning. Breathe in all that energy. And breathe out anything that you want to let go of. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge from your hips, bend your knees, dive down. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale to release and step back into your downward facing dog. Tailbone is high, press that mat away from you. And lower down into a child's pose as you exhale. Starting to come back up. Walk your hands in towards you now. And you're going to sit on your heels. Lift up onto your knees. Curl your toes under and bring your hands to your low back, just like we did in our standing back bend. Now start to bend backwards, lifting up and over from your heart. Imagine a string attached to your heart, and that's what's guiding you up and over. It's not crunching or collapsing into your low back at all. It's a lift from the heart. And maybe you want to go into full camel now. Maybe you want to stay a modified camel, whatever your body is asking for. If you're going into the full camel, you start to reach for your heels. If that feels too much for your back, stay in modified camel. Open through your heart, breathe. Inviting in whatever you wish to invite into your heart today. Slowly bring hands back to your low back. Slowly come back up and sit back down onto your heels. Okay, you're going to bring your feet out in front of you now. And start to come down onto your back, keeping those knees bent, soles of your feet on your mat, arms next to your sides. As you inhale, you're going to lift your hips and reach your hands behind you. Exhale, lower your hips back down onto your mat, lower your arms. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale to release back down onto your mat. Continuing to flow with your breath. Feet stay planted on your mat. Inhale, lift and open, tucking chin in towards your chest. It's important that you don't move your head around at all when you do that. Now hug your knees in towards you, bring your hands to your kneecaps, and press your knees away from you, back down to your chest. Inhale, press knees away. Exhale, guide your knees back down to your chest. Really nice movement for the low back. We're going to start to straighten the legs now. Bend your knees, bring them back in towards you. Inhale, lift soles of your feet up, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your knees in towards you. Continue this movement now at your own pace, your own breath. And then give yourself a hug, bring forehead to knees. Exhale, release down into final resting posture, Shavasana. Take this time to bring all that harmony in together, all that energy that you brought into yourself today, all that positivity, everything that you envision for yourself to have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, rest of the month, rest of the year, whatever that energy is that you want to bring inward. Visualize it coming into you now and absorbing into every cell, every muscle, everything inside of you. Nice, we're going to start to wake up the body now. So as you're ready, take a nice stretch through your body and eventually make your way onto your side for fetal position, using your arm as a pillow for your head. Slowly press yourself back up into your cross-leg position. Eyes closed, hands on your thighs, relax, shoulders down your back, spine is long. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to third eye, kind and loving thoughts. And then bring your hands to your mouth for kind and loving words. And hands to your heart center for kind and loving intentions. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful yoga practice for harmony. From my heart to yours, namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. If you enjoyed this yoga practice, please show some love, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, or share this video. And if you have any questions or comments at all, please just comment in the box below. I'll be sure to respond to you, and I'd love to chat with you and get to know you more. Thanks so much.